cut them niggas. Just to show them that it's good. Pop off the ain't around for hard times when they coming with you.
I already know these niggas can't fuck with me. Talk to me. Hey, this is my style from now on, man. I don't even want to hear that nigga try to go do this type of shit, man. Right now. It's that drop top motherfucking music, man. It's that pick up your shorty music, nigga. Yeah. Pick up your bitch, man. Stay down when I was fucked up. For my dogs who kept nothing when the shit got rough. To the plug, cause I swear like in that clutch. As soon as we got our hands on it when it ran it up. If you got the cash for it, then you get enough. But they might OD if you don't get this with it. Ain't no time to be sleep with it. Counting up at 3 while they probably counting shit. Listen to me, nigga. One time I spent my last and they ain't come back. I spent my last on 2 zips and they ain't jump back. 3 days later, make all left. You got something that we need, we get on it. I just need one to share it all with.
Last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Here's Hill. Uncorks one for Davis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, the Saints bring on their new punter for 2021, Blake Gillikin. Back deep, Greg Ward. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He didn't didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Harris now to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he's got his target, Harris. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Here's Hill. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good as the Saints have a 7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Attention to get the next drive. And the first drive, 3 and
out. Why are you pitching?
Stay broke, but now I heard you trying to say that little bitch. Pop out, with the blackout. I done got back, I brought it all back. You got hot, you call in, they got a call back. He's not the game. Tell the green, tell the rock and rock. Nigga, tell the jerk to sleep rock the back. Nigga, tell us we don't do those, but they cool. This is where I play the game, this shit ain't cool. I'm with the real mafia, I need a suit up. Appreciate that, I ain't chasing, we can do those. I understand you rap about this shit, but you don't move those. Take my face card, get the plug and put the crew up. Nigga, what you mad at me for? You know it all, nigga. What what you asking me for? Gave up the blueprint, said it last should be my first game, yeah. So that had to switch all over. I heard my names in rooms that I ain't been in. I heard, fuck these skinny jeans, chicks coming. Love right through the line, my boys can get in. Sexual never seen it, that's no even seen it. 250 per train, this bitch like gas money. I like that with the gang, I feel like 80 chains. Don't worry about my cup, I feel like Lil Wayne. I got an angle for you move, you know, nigga, you got a little lane. I'm rockin' what one to show I'm getting paid. You getting raised, been on the block for years, man. You niggas want to get a job, cause people tell you niggas.
Wow!
You say I'm getting a dick around, you say I'm getting a pussy up, you like me, roll it up, don't let me hit it, look me up. Just know a nigga pushed as fuck.
I'm good at my zone. He ain't seen so he can score. This shit's trash. He gonna stay in this right here till he show me something. Cold. Oh, that shit's stuff. Stuff. Take his 3 yards. 4 yards. It's cool.
Your stupid ass to God, maybe taking shooting sides about my beef with them niggas on the side of you say I was your favorite nigga. Put a stamp in your face, bitch, fuck around and get your face spitting it. They know I'm a demon. You didn't have to do it until you say me. I get a hit, we gon' kill a bitch inside the niggas for any reason. I don't give a fuck about how you treat your body, give a fuck about your fame. I don't give a fuck about no bitches and had these hoes, cause I don't need they not fucking shit. Girl, I'm with that same one. I seen the boys on your team while we knocking down like dominoes. China. She up the guy, really looks like Leonardo. Let's go wherever I go, so we gon' get it. I'm open up like I know, but that's the truth inside. I'm smelling blood and I'm feeling. Between the time I know, your mama crying. Nigga better explain the same time. I was kidding, made her take it straight. Strip the police, make it break. Nigga better not take it. It's my mama. I'm a demon, see it on your face. Smoke your next one. I don't be inside that car soon as that Draco. Oh, boss ass nigga. Ain't no copy, please, in the said shit. You ain't getting both ass nigga. You don't rip the same blocks that beat. That's gonna be your ass nigga. Dogging out these sticks. I'm letting you know I ain't even serious on this bitch. Nigga suck my dick on face. Second year, I ain't on the shelter till these niggas die. I be the slime. These niggas can click up all they want. Bitch, cross that line. Post the cars, but I ain't got more whips than his eye, huh? All you hoes niggas together ain't got more meats than they eye, huh? On the phone, stuff my thigh, my time, I ain't the house reside. These niggas spreading like a claim that they take. You know that be my stuff. Your ass ain't running in my car. You away, bitch, I'm gon' die with no gun on my side. I'm stand on that claim when they proposing. I bet I hate my style. So we gon' get it. I don't give a fuck, I know, but that's the truth inside of I'm smelling blood and I'm feeling it. Bitch, you know that I know. Your mama crying on front of her. All these niggas tryna be the biggest rapper. While I'm tryna rap them in a bad bag of toe tag. You just let me with the block. I know nigga who got Instagram and Twitter still ain't tryna knock. I'm feeling it, you know I play so keep going out. I don't give a fuck, my nigga.
Damn, this nigga's tired.
Cause nigga young blood, you ain't ready for us to see some bites out on the club. Them niggas scared, know they can't fuck with us. That's the side one with my mama and my sister and all my brothers down young shit. I'm a grown ass man, so on the internet, all post it. I'm some caught up in this stuff, like I'm still hiding from the field.
Hey, boy. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up, man?
But they still don't see my head split. I'm surprised your pants ain't sitting here and do this, man. You didn't know I get the and fuck all these all this shit I'm rapping all like all them bitches.
Oh, he
can't trust outside there. Hey, we put guns to play, bitch.
Hey, Mo, they wild for that. Trying to bring that bite out here down.
Already at the line. This Philly offense set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They gave it momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
This is God, I got Danny right here. That motherfucker pull on his ass. You think shit sweet about to do a book. Oh, there we go. Oh, that fucking D, man. Let's go, man. Really bet the ball up. That's good D, y'all. Man, can't fuck with us, man. This shit strappy out here. This shit done. Fuck, man. Bum ass nigga done. Hey, bum ass nigga, what the fuck his name is? We going in there. Let's go. Come here. We in there. We in there, baby. No more West in the lead, baby. Let's go, man. Who that? Let's go, man. Who that? This shit moving, man.
Big faces, little faces, pick it up. Everywhere you see me, I got the civic club. Gave her red the first day, now she look like a prostitute. I got a really big head, that bitch now my shoes. Put it up the first 5 years, so how the fuck can I really lose? I learned to wipe my face with these dollar bills and all those rules. I was down, you know, for really specific purposes. Kicking me, this really fucked up. And I feel like a rebel. Yeah, wearing go all over a back and swapping things you can let me. Don't sell it, don't sell it. That's like you die, you see red. I ain't in the games. I ain't got to step up. I ain't going to step to the other to the road. I ain't got to step to the other to get going. This is never going to
Devontae Smith, some cold shit. I don't know why he got body on this team. We coming down. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, he. Break this motherfucker's neck. That play action saved him, boy. I swear to God, that shit said he was coming off that edge.
Gotta watch out for the ones who call your dog to elite.
Good. Okay, Lawson. That nigga know, man. Let's go.
So after the run for Notre Dame, it is 2nd and 10.
Hey, bro, them niggas out there drumming, Snell.
They going, they know I'm the one. They gotta bow down. I'm from the city, she from the country. She like the way I sound. It's a lot of people looking up to me, and I ain't gonna let them down. Really, you get whatever from me. I had them feeling. It's crazy now. I'm looking on privacy. I told the public.
Get there. Get there, fellas.
And she was good, I can't lie, but I had to sacrifice.
Come on, I got you. You gotta get home. We gotta go with your man, bro. Let's go, Joy. We're going to Alvin Kamara, man.
And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them to touchdown pass go around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that.
I played. Get in trouble. I meant to hit the other. Better tap in. Hey. Got the back end. Oh my God. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And he'll just get rid of it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. And I think the ball's out. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Scott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick-6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? To throw is Hill. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. Touchdown, Saints. John Bates, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the carry, this is Scott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Hurts. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. As Sanders has it pumped free. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll look to throw here. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone.
So much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the save. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Second and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hill flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Third and long. It's Hill. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Philly. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On second down, it's Sanders. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mark. Big 62, Mark 22. Hey, come on, yo. Like 22, he's coming. 22's hurt. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 65 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Hill. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is the tight end Troutman. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. From the gun, here's Hill. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air again, Hill. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's Hill. Rolling to his right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Point after try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw. Smith catches left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Saints, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on